call.
Called Dorothy Gordon also on that question.
Yeah, okay. May I know if I can, or Giovanni, are you the one on the call? Okay, that same question, Dr. Dorothy Gordon, what is it one thing that Africa needs to do to get effective collaborations with the rest of the world, madam? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
And
I think
congratulations.
on what?
We just got an extension on the World Summit deadline.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, till the end of September.
Oh no, end of September was always the deadline. Anyway, all right. I think that you cannot collaborate until you get your house in order.
Excellent.
Let me be very frank. What worries me most is the fact that we do have institutions at the African level, the AU, and our regional economic bodies that are not paying enough attention to the importance of this area. So I think we do need a continent-wide strategy, and then we will figure where others fit into that strategy. I don't think we should fall into that trap that Africans often fall into, where we are trying to figure out what we are going to ask somebody for before we figure out what we are going to do for ourselves. So we have so many resources on this continent and so many talented and well-qualified people who can guide us on this. So let's get our house in order, and then we can look to see what we want to do with others.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you so
Thanks.
very much from that perspective. Thank you so very much. Can I hear from Sirisha Dandu? Sirisha Dandu. Okay.
I think perhaps I see Mr. Zian, who is the chairman of the IPv6 Council in Morocco. His mic is
okay. Please, you can just unmute. Let's just know what Africa needs to do to collaborate more effectively.
Took him by surprise.
Yeah, I can call Bonnie McCuen. I'll call names. Mr. Bonnie McCuen. I can see him on the call. Mr. Bonnie McCuen.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, I've been listening since morning. Great talks, great talks. Okay, the two things are for Africans to collaborate. This is just a personal opinion. Is we need to build trust amongst ourselves. I think there is lack of trust among African countries. And that is why I need visa to go to South Africa. I need visa to go to Zimbabwe. I need visa to go to Kenya. I need visa to go to Morocco. I think Africans should break the boundary. They need to break that boundary. There should be easy and cross movement of Africans across. And that cannot happen without trust, one. Then two, we should also not leave politics for the professional politicians. We need technocrats to get into politics, because all we are talking today, without the right political ground being set up in each country, all these things we are talking will never be implemented. They will not understand it. Rather, they want to see how they can bring in more taxes, how they can generate more revenue and still remain very reckless in terms of their expenses. So we need trust. We need the right political structure, and we need the right people in those political positions who understand our language, who can understand that technology actually drives development. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Okay. That's a very solid one. Can we hear from Abdullah? Or someone else? Let me speak with the West African IPv6, Frank Anati. Frank Anati. Okay. All right. So I think at this moment, I want to hand over to Chris Waje for a roundup. Dr. Chris, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Once again, the Amos, great man that anchor, unknown to a lot of you guys for the past 1 month, at Amos has been working tirelessly to bring this package, into life. And we want to thank him, first of all, immensely, for doing this. Going forward, there are a lot of inspirators here on this call. First of all is the co-founder, president of IPv6 Forum, Professor Latif Ladid, who, of course, has made this happen since his vision of 2014 in Rabat, in Morocco, and of course, co-positive collaborators are also great minds like Dr. Dorothy Gordon, whom, of course, is a forerunner of Professor Latif Ladid, because she came as far back as 2003 in Ghana with Kofi Annan, ICT domain, when he wanted to galvanize all West African to be able to create a backbone. It has remained an unforgettable trust, on moving those issues forward. We could still pitch back on some of the pictures that were taken, the impact that, that we had, and the inspiration that it has, gotten into. And of course, that was the right step. Building capacity, digital capacity for Africa. You can't fault that. That is the bedrock. But whereas, of course, government is there, they're empowered, but do they really understand the nitty-gritty of how this thing happens? Secondly, we need to look at, how technologies and educationists can collaborate, seamlessly, without any ambiguity of superiority, because we have a common mission of moving forward. Bonnie Mekwenye has really said something about the political mind. Just agree importantly, but then there is a way for intellect to subdue, arrogance of knowledge. So we need to be able to couple all these things together. I want to believe that Africa has a future. Africa is resilient. We could see that from our youthful game players, and I asked one of them recently who returned back from San Francisco, say, we were in Stanford, about 203, scrapping for some destiny, went to software forum and all was not said, but hey, nothing like that he has experienced than what is bubbling in the streets of Africa. I say, why? He said, because you have the youth here. Over there, you have the aging people who probably don't see what they are seeing. I said that. So that's where he's back home, and this is where it's happening. So there has to be a lot that we can bring to bear in collaboration within the African landscape without any iota of arrogance. The thing is that we should create an African IT identity in terms of, not in terms of infrastructure, but in terms of the way you apply technology for development. There has to be a distinct model that we need to build for other people to know, oh, this is really what is done by Africans. We see that flavor in part of China and Asia and other places too. We need to bring that context of our behavioral mentality, positive one, into augmenting the advantages of technology for Africa. With that, I want to ensure you that we are continue to inspire ourselves. We're going to continue to mount similar skill and educational training conferences, around Africa. We call on all of you. Thank you, Musa Stephen, for being there. Tremendous man who's done enormously in terms of capacity building in collaboration with at MOCON. And we want to ensure that we can continue to rely on your very useful advice, your expertise, and of course, the experiences going forward. Last but not the least, never should we forget that today is just the first step into reassuring the African youths and future generations that we are here for them and that we stepped out for committing when it matters to secure their future and their data sovereignty, and of course to ensure that they have the survivability instincts to wither all the cyber attacks that probably will come in the future. That's what we're seeing in the future. It's beyond IPv6. Thank you very much, everybody. Congratulations, everybody who's coming. And of course, my very good friend, Teresa from Washington, I want to thank you immensely for the sleepless night that we have subdued to you guys. So thank you very much, everybody. We want to ensure that we can continue to dialogue on this. Goodbye. On behalf of the founder, Professor Latif Ladid, and the executives and regional coordinators of the African IPv6 task force.
Thank you, Chris. Have a great day at your place. And we'll talk next time. Thank you very much. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Stephen, Usman, Farouk Abdullah, and all my Ali Rusani, Bolanle Jimo, Admin Dea, everybody, Frank Nati, Abdullah Zain, Oman, Abdullah. We appreciate you guys. Pius Ubechwe, and all of the guys who are there. Yassi, Luzia, and a lot of them that are awesome. Can't mention just everybody. But you guys are very appreciated. Well done, well done, well done.